In a quiet suburban neighborhood, two best friends, Chanto and Banto, were relaxing in their backyard on a hot summer afternoon. Both were always busy planning exciting experiments. Chanto suddenly jumped up and shouted, "I've got it! Let's build a homemade rocket and launch it into the sky." Banto, always up for an adventure, enthusiastically agrees to the idea. They gathered materials from a garage in Nigeldi: cardboard, duct tape, and a plastic bottle. They drew up their rocket design on a scrap of paper, which looked more like a doodle than a blueprint. The friends started building their own rocket, but their artistic skills left much to be desired. Their rocket ended up a sinking, tape-covered monster. They proudly named him Banto. The day of the rocket launch arrived. He set up his masterpiece rocket in a nearby field and gathered some curious onlookers. With a tentative countdown, they reach 0 and fire up the rocket. Instead of soaring through the fluttering doldrums, their rocket barely made it off the ground. Banto fell next to Banto and exploded, causing the crowd of spectators to burst into laughter. Banto's face was blackened by the smoke of the rocket. Chanto Banto also couldn't stop laughing at the situation and burst into laughter like Banto started putting. After the failed experiment, the two were determined to make the rocket a success and once again started building rockets in their laboratory. Added more duct tape for better flight, a fork for added stability, and some paper streamers for aerodynamic flair. Started putting. With their newly updated rocket, they attempted another countdown. This time the rocket experiment was a failure, but this time it managed to rise a few feet in the air before crashing spectacularly into Banto. The crowd's laughter grew louder. Horrified, the friends retrieved their broken rocket and discussed what had gone wrong with us. They realized that their repairs made things worse. They decided to start from scratch. They rebuilt the rocket, this time with greater care and a keen eye for subtle modification. Spectators bemoaned previous failed experiments but were also curious. As they counted down and launched the rocket once more, it rose into the sky leaving a trail of smoke behind. The crowd watched in amazement as Banto reached extreme heights before safely parachuted down. Chanto and Banto celebrated his victory with a victory dance. He turned it into a story of success after two comical disasters. This gives a lesson that we should not be disappointed after failure in something, but we should learn from our failure and try again with new courage.